Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's great to have you here. It has been a while. I've been so busy with my podcast, Self-Identities, Conversations with Convicted Women. Season 3 is out now. Check it out. It is awesome. Now before we begin, let's take a moment and remind ourselves to like and subscribe to this video. If you like my content, I would love your support. I could use it. Subscribe down below, follow along. I am a small channel and still growing. Would love your support. This channel is about stories that linger, and sometimes stories that change the way you listen. I feel like Blue Giant is in fact one of those stories. Now the film is based off of the manga of the same name, and while it presents itself as a music-driven coming-of-age story, it becomes something much more immersive. At its center, Blue Giant is about passion and drive. The kind that consumes you, shapes you, and demands everything you have in return. The story follows Miyamoto, a high school student who discovers jazz and becomes determined to become the world's greatest saxophonist. And what makes his journey compelling isn't natural talent or instant success. It's the raw, relentless effort he puts to improving every day after every day. Frankly, his drive is insane. He is constantly practicing alone by a river, playing until his hands ache, pushing forward without guarantees that will lead anywhere. It's the persistence that defines him. And what really sets Blue Giant apart is how it connects music and animation in a way that feels genuine. Many films feature music as a component to the story, but here, the music is the story. The animation doesn't just show performance, it interprets them. Movements become exaggerated, colors will shift, environments blend and stretch, all to reflect the emotional intensity of the music itself. And frankly, it's one of the most effective fusions of visual storytelling and music I've seen in recent anime film. I was really impressed how the blending pulls you into the story in such a way that it won't let you go. Now look, even if you don't understand jazz, the film finds a way to make you feel it. Jazz as a genre can sometimes feel distant or inaccessible, but Blue Giant helps break that barrier down. It translates improvisation, rhythm, and expression into something visual and immediate. Look, you don't need technical knowledge to connect with it. You just need to be open to the experience. I will say many times when I was viewing this film, I was literally getting goosebumps because I was being connected to the music and pulled into performance, and the way the animation blends together, it is really something special. Now the film doesn't pause to explain jazz theory or structure or any of that stuff. Instead, it throws you into the emotion of it. You will begin to understand the music and how the soul connects us to it by the end. It's hard not to feel curious and want to explore jazz more after watching this movie. The supporting characters also add a lot to this journey, particularly through the dynamics. There's a tension between individuality and collaboration, between wanting to stand out and needing to listen. And jazz in that sense becomes a little bit of a metaphor for connection itself. It's not just about playing well, it's about responding, adapting, and trusting others in the movement. There is also this beautiful storyline of friendship and accepting people's musical skill level at any bar. Meaning, I don't care if you're just starting to learn, you are my friend and I will make space for you in your experience, and it will be beautiful and we'll work together to create music. Like, that's awesome. Like, that's a really great storyline to have here. At its core, Blue Giant is about the value and importance of music. Not as background noise, but as something deeply human. It shows how music can become a language on its own, something that communicates that words cannot do. And most importantly, it reminds us about the passion. Even when it's difficult or isolating, it has meaning. I feel like this is a very relevant anime right now, especially when you're looking at how the world is changing with AI and how it's infiltrating music in really strange ways that doesn't always feel genuine or humanly connecting. And the beautiful thing about jazz is how you can command an instrument and infuse your style and self into it and have it really come through the music. In the end, Blue Giant isn't just one of the best recent anime films, it's one of the most emotionally resonant portraits of music in animation that I think I've seen in a long time. It doesn't just ask you to watch or listen, it asks you to feel and maybe even to discover something new about the way you experience music yourself. And that is very powerful. And if you enjoy music of any kind, not just jazz, there's a very good chance this film will stay with you long after it ends. Thank you for joining me here today. My name is AJ. If you like this video and you feel like it resonated with you, consider liking and subscribing down below. It helps my small channel grow. I could use the love and support. Check out my new podcast, Season 3, Self-Identities, Conversations with Convicted Women is out now, dropping new episode every week. We're really excited about it. That's why I haven't been on here for a while. I've been busy. Would love your support if you're on the podcast. Check it out. If not, maybe check out some of my other podcasts like Bad Movie Night. You can also look at my music project, Hold on Oaks, which is like spooky, dark pop. And also, we have a film. Check out our film, Transient, now streaming on all platforms. For fans of psychological horror with sci-fi elements, you might dig it. My name is AJ. Take care. Stop back again soon. I will be dropping new videos very shortly. I'm catching back up to speed here, okay? Yeah, we're going to do it.